Welcome to a quick overview of Ideacicle, the place where nothing is unthinkable. My name is Will Burns, and I'm the founder and CEO of Ideacicle. I'm also a Forbes contributor, and I write about the importance of creativity in modern branding. To understand Ideacicle, we can look at some of the thought leaders in the creativity space, like Steven Johnson, who wrote this book, Where Good Ideas Come From. In it, he says, chance favors the connected mind. And of course, he's talking about the odds of an idea happening favor a connected mind, people who are working together and aren't relegated to lone genius status. Keith Sawyer, in his book Group Genius, takes it even further. He says, understanding how individual creativity combines with group genius is the key to realizing creative potential. This is essentially what Ideacicle is. It's individuals who are brilliant, who are put together with other individuals who are brilliant, working together to solve client problems. We call it expert sourcing. And the reason we do is to push off from crowdsourcing, because it really is not. There are some fundamental differences. One, our briefs are not going out to the unvetted masses, for one. They are going to a group of very vetted experts, creative experts. But the other thing is that they're not competing against each other for the, quote, winning idea. They're working together as a team to come up with ideas, again, for our clients. If you think about Ideacicle in terms of ingredients, it's really three things. It's the experts, of course, and it's their experience, it's their talent, and their perspective, really, on life. It's, yes, connectivity. The technology is important to bring these people together. They're all over the place. But it's also the teamwork. You know, again, the big reason this is different from crowdsourcing is that these guys work in teams of 4, and that's how the real magic happens. All of our experts are idea people at heart. About half are creative directors from big-time advertising agencies, writers, art directors, designers, that type of thing. And the other half are specialists, where we can dip into vertical experience. You know, maybe it's PR, maybe it's luxury, maybe it's moms or parents. Maybe it's just culture in general, and we've got a cultural strategist we can bring in, or even retail. Somebody who really understands the nuts and bolts of retail. We can put the right team together. We like to say that our experts are Gladwell approved. And if you remember that great book by Malcolm Gladwell, Outliers, he figures that it takes about 10,000 hours of practice to become an expert at anything. And if you work that out on the back of a napkin, that works out to be about 4.8 years of a normal work week. Well, the Ideacicle experts on average have about 17 years in the business. So they're not only experts, but they're fast. To give you an idea of the star power we have access to at Ideacicle in our expert ranks, here's David Baldwin, one of the great creative directors of our time. He is the ex-chairman of the One Club in New York City, and he's the founder of Baldwin & the Small Agency of the Year in 2012. Just a great writer, great concept guy, and wonderful to work with. You may have seen Liz Gumbiner, one of our experts, on TV. She was interviewed by the Today Show, Good Morning America, and countless other programs for her expertise in parenting. And what's great about Liz is not only that expertise, but she was a creative director and writer at Deutsch in New York. So double firepower there for certain assignments. And when it comes to naming projects, we've got a real bona fide expert. Alexander Watkins wrote the book on how to name products, companies, features, whatever. And that's just 3 of the experts. I would encourage you to go to Ideacicle.com and read all about the amazing talent we have in our ranks. So the way it works at Ideacicle is it starts with a new idea brief, a single-page document that hopefully is super inspiring and can get the team excited about the project. Meanwhile, we're recruiting. You know, we go out to the 25 experts and we get it down to the perfect 4 for that particular assignment. And we have a secure website where the chosen experts can log in and they can take in a video briefing that I prepare for them and start the ideation. The way we present at Ideacicle is not unlike how we create. It's all virtual. So when the time comes and we've got our first presentation with you, we'll both log in, you'll get an invitation, and we'll walk through the presentation slide by slide, idea by idea. Now, we don't execute our ideas, and there are a couple of reasons for that. Number one, we don't want to be biased. You know, a lot of agencies, although they're noble, they tend to present ideas that they can execute because that's how they make money. We don't ever want to have that kind of a bias. So what we do is we work with clients who have resources already, or we can point them to resources that we know through our extended network to execute our ideas. Clients tend to come to IdeaCycle for one of two reasons. They've either got a very specific ideation request, or they come in with a big fat marketing problem they need creative ideas to help solve. When it's a specific idea, it really ranges. It could be a big brand idea. It could be ad campaign platforms. It could be names for a company or names for a new feature or brand. Promotional ideas, PR stunts, taglines. It really runs the gamut, but the key here is that it's a very specific need. Or it could just be you bring us a problem. And how do we launch this new product? Or how do we increase traffic or counter a competitive attack? We believe nothing solves a marketing problem better and faster than a flurry of ideas. We've done a lot of work with Staples, and I think retail is a core strength of ours because most retailers have an in-house agency. CVS is another one. We did a positioning assignment for them. But it's not just retail. We work on all kinds of different stuff. Like Charles Schwab, we did some video concepts for them under their Own Your Tomorrow banner. And for Lowe's, we did some positioning work for their Cobalt Tools line. And once the positioning was done, we came up with a bunch of go-to-market ideas. And we had a very happy client. She gave us a wonderful quote, Liz Doughton, as you can see here, and you can pause it if you'd like to read it. But it was a great experience. So there you have it, a quick overview on IdeaCycle. If you have any questions, give me a call. We can talk about any possible projects and whether or not we're the right fit. And always remember, nothing is unthinkable.